Hey guys, it's No Help and welcome to my March marathon where I'm going to be uploading a video every single day in March. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers, so if you can go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel, greatly appreciated. On with the video. Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help, and today we have the release of the Guardians of the Rift. I was going to make a video on doing this, but it appears as though the game has been temporarily shut down while we investigate reports of bugs regarding untradeable items. I knew this was gonna happen. Whenever there's like a massive update, something happens. Like the last one I think was the leagues. When the leagues first came out, they had to do like a rollback because the leagues were in the real game or something like that. Literally when I was going to bed last night, I was like, something is going to happen and this is going to be postponed or whatever. But let's just take a look at the Guardians of the Rift, the little thing that they've released. And if we can get into the game before I go to work, then I will play a couple games. But if not, I'm going to be making a guide for this in a couple of days anyway. So let's just go over the update. All right. So are they saying it's going to be 12:30? Right now it's 10:30. So there are reports of crashes on mobile during the Temple of the Eye quest. We're investigating this issue. Following the death pile changes have been made today's update. Some players were abusing this to provide endless supplies within the wilderness. A hotfix has been deployed that will cause food and potions to no longer appear as supply upon PVM death in the wilderness. I don't even know what to say about that. Anyways, this is the update that was supposed to come out today, the Guardians of the Rift. And personally, I've been pretty excited about it for a little while. Alright, so first of all, there is the Temple of the Eye quest, and in this all-new quest, you'll assist blah blah blah, the wizard, visit the Temple of the Eye, uncover the mystery that goes back to the very dawn of magic. If all sounds like fun, you can get started by speaking to Wizard Preston north of the Alcrid Gate. Of course, we're going to do that when we can. Spoiler warning, the requirements is 10 rune crafting, the Enter the Abyss mini quest, and membership. I love how they put membership as a requirement. And then the rewards is going to be the ability to play the Guardians of the Rift mini game. So it looks like you're obviously going to need to do the quest in order to do the mini game. So 5,000 rune crafting, a medium pouch. So this is a new way of getting the medium pouch if you do not already have the medium pouch. So that's actually pretty cool for Ironman or low level accounts that want to get this and train the rune crafting right off the bat. 1 quest point, which is cool. Guardians of the Rift mini game. All right, let's go over this. So completing the Temple of the Eye will allow you to take part in the new runecrafting minigame, Guardians of the Rift. You'll no doubt remember it from our dedicated blog. Yes, of course. So here's a quick guide to the Guardians of the Rift and the list of things that we've changed. So first, the Guardians of the Rift is located in a non-instanced area called the Temple of Eye. It's a safe minigame, and it's accessible for skilling-only accounts, which is cool. We recommend bringing the following items: a chisel, a pickaxe, and essence pouches. Oh, okay, you actually need to bring your pouches. That's interesting. I didn't know we needed to do that. So I guess 1 mine, 2 chisel, 3 power up, 4 make the... You actually go to the altars? That's really cool. So you make the runes, and then I guess you charge the runes on the Guardian. Powering the Great Guardian, the goal in the Guardians of the Rift is to help the Great Guardian close the Abyssal Rift. To do so, you'll need to power the Great Guardian by the following steps. Yes, mine the Guardian fragments, combine the fragments into the Guardian essence, take the essence to any runecrafting altar. So can you just choose the best runes to do? That'd be really cool. And return and feed the Guardian stones to the Great Guardian. It sounds like fun, and it sounds like a decent minigame. And then there's defending the Guardian as well. Let's just see what this is. Pick up the uncharged cell near the entrance. Go to the runecrafting altar. Interact with the altar to charge this. Also, it looks like you have to charge other things too. Return and interact with the cell tile you want to upgrade. Okay. All 12 altars can charge your cells, but access is based on your runecrafting level. For example, you can't enter the blood altar without 77 runecrafting. Okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like... That's cool. So it looks like the nature or like the air rune, mind, body, and are weak. The chaos is like medium. Even water is medium for some reason. And then law earth is strong. That's very odd. I don't know if I'm looking at this right. This means the higher your rune crafting level. Okay. Alternatively, you can defend the guardian by creating smaller guardians who can actively fight the abyssal creatures. That's really interesting. It's sort of like summoning in a way. Whoa, wasn't these things from another minigame back in the past? Should you be successful, you'll be rewarded the elemental and Camelot energy. This is definitely from something else in the past. I think it was I can't think of it right now. It was a minigame from pre-EOC that a lot of people really liked. The energy is capped at 1,000. For example, you might gain 400 and 600. Okay. And then this is some of the changes that they've made. So pure essence is no longer required in the minigame. Oh, okay. So I guess at first you had to bring the pure essence in. We like the idea in theory, but in practice it was too clunky. That makes a lot of sense. The bank has been removed and replaced with a deposit box. Okay, so that is something that I guess isn't good. Batteries are now referred to as cells. Okay, I was wondering what these whole cell things were. Cells are now charged in increments corresponding to the altar that they used at. The higher the level of altar, the more charge you will get. Okay, it's one of those things where it's like you kind of have to just go in and try it. It's when you're reading all this stuff, it's like school, you know what I mean? You have to actually do it. You can't just sit here and pretend like you know what you're doing. You just have to do it for yourself. Originally the random portals would let players bypass the agility requirements in the outer areas. Now they will take players to normal closed areas. Okay, so it looks like you will need agility at some point. This will provide players with guardian essence, not just fragments, as it is much faster yield, so it's always worth taking the portals when you see them. Okay, the blood altar is now accessible via the abyss. So is this gonna mean blood runes are gonna crash like crazy? Because I know blood rune crafting at 77 is like a decent money making method, and now if you can craft like a ton per hour, I don't know how this is gonna work. It's odd, but we'll have to see what happens there. I mean, it's good for Ironman accounts, but I mean, for money, right? I mean, even for Ironman accounts, you can still craft a ton of blood runes this way and sell them, right? And we have the rewards rift. The mysterious rewards rift can generate the following rewards. Abyssal pouches, a variety of runes and standard talismans. Okay. Additionally, you'll have a chance to receive the following rare rewards: red, blue, and green abyssal dye to recolor the eye, remnants of the eye. Abyssal needle used to create the colossal pouch. The colossal pouch has a cap of 40, requiring 85 rune crafting and 56 crafting to use. The abyssal protector, a brand new Guardians of the Rift pet. Oh, that's cool. It's a separate pet, or is it like a recolor for the rune crafting pet? The catalytic talisman, the elemental talisman, and you can spend the abyssal pearls and the Guardian of the Rift in the reward shop. Okay, into the interesting stuff. Okay, the reward shop. The reward shop contains standard talismans, including the new and shiny blood talisman, which gets you access to the true blood altar in Mauritania. You'll also need to have completed the Sins of the Father quest. Okay. Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So you need to complete Sins of the Father, which is like one of the hardest quests in the game, right? To get to the blood altar, unless you can just get through it through the abyss. I'm not sure what that really means. So Raiments of the Eye, the new skilling outfit. It actually looks freaking sick. I'm a big fan of this outfit, and it looks like you can get it in multiple different colors too. I like the black and red, I think. This skilling outfit consists of the hat, the robe, the bottoms, and the boots of the eye. Each piece grants will wear 10% more runes while rune crafting, up to a maximum of 60%. when the full set is complete. So let's see, there's a hat, robe, top, bottoms, and boots. There's 5 pieces, and then the set bonus is an extra 10%. So 60%, like, let this sink in. 60% more runes. So that's gonna be crazy for Ironman accounts. It's just gonna crash the price of runes for main accounts. But the Guardian's Eye, this is a strong, okay, yes. So it's something you can use on the rune crafting pet, and it will make it look a lot cooler, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the rune crafting pet. I don't like how it has a little glow thing in the middle. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm not personally a big fan. So if I can go ahead and get this, that'd be really cool, because I'm liking this new version of him for sure. The Ring of the Elements, okay, this is it kind of looks like the ring that you get from Lunar Diplomacy. This is a brand new ring, and it's used to teleport near elemental rune crafting altars. This ring will require a law rune and one of each elemental rune. Okay, so fire, water, air per charge. So that's a pretty expensive ring to use, and it can have 10,000 charges in it, and it will only teleport you to these ones. Okay, so it's not like it's gonna teleport you to the nature altar, the blood altar. But the one thing is the fire altar. So you could, like, our lava runes just gonna be crazy, like, XP now, like well over 100k an hour. Probably with this ring, I can see people probably getting up to 100,000 rune crafting an hour. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, it's very expensive to charge. So the Abyssal Lantern, this is an offhand item, and it is fueled by various logs. Each of the logs will provide unique bonuses within the Guardian of the Rift minigame. Outside of the minigame, it still counts as a light source, an essential item for any adventurer. In our initial design, players needed to keep changing the lantern with logs, but during the playtest we found this tedious, especially after we removed the bank from. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So the Abyssal Lantern now requires no charges and will remain lit until. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's look at what these do. So normal log, your chances of finding portals are increased by 10%. The oak, increase your reward points by 5%. Okay, that's good. Willow will give you a 5% increase to all runes crafted in the mini game. This is for a willow log, man. Okay, maple, 45 woodcutting. Oh, I guess this is fire making level required. Okay, I like how they're adding this, like fire making, giving another use in the game, right? So your chances of finding portals increased by 20%. You increase your reward points by 10%. I can see probably people using the U one at the start. That's pretty good. The Blisterwood log will give you 15% increase to blood runes crafted in the minigame. Or maybe people will use this one. I'm not too sure yet. Magic will give you a 10% increase to all runes crafted in the minigame. Okay, that was the Willow with a 5%. So this one's also really good too. And Redwood, what's the best one? Let's see. Increases your reward points gained and runes crafted by 5%. In addition, your rune pouches will no longer degrade. Okay, I think that's the one I'm going to be using. The Redwood one. I know it's not 10% or 15% or whatever, but just the in addition, your rune pouches will no longer degrade. That's amazing. I don't know how we're going to get this lantern. I think it's probably a reward from doing the minigame. Oh, dude, look how cool this looks. The True Blood Altar. This is a really good design here. During the Sins of the Father quest, let's see, spotted the mysterious runes. Yes, could they be the rune crafting altar buried for centuries beneath the vampire city? Yes, that's exactly what they are. And with the new blood talisman, you can access the True Blood Altar yourself. To confirm, the True Blood Altar works exactly like all the other rune crafting altars, and yes, you can use Dayalt Essence here. If you've been following along, you'll know that we wanted to create multiple variable methods to craft blood runes that would suit a range of play styles with that in mind. This is a video that I actually recently just talked about where different types of things, and this is why I think Jagex is doing a great job. So, right, if you want to AFK rune crafting, right, you can go to the blood altar in Zaya and just AFK. Or if you want to, you know, train rune crafting fast, or not fast, if you want to train rune crafting actively, you know, you go to the True Blood Altar now. I think it's great. If you've been following along, yes, okay. The True Blood altar is now accessible through the Abyss. Access to the True Blood altar is still yes, this is great. So Sins of the Father is a really long and hard quest, and a lot of people will struggle with this quest, including myself when I was doing it. Now, you can only craft the blood runes in the True Blood altar after completing the Sins of the Father quest. Great idea, JX. Love that. A shortcut required. 74 agility will make the blood rune crafting XP rates variable. Okay, I like this a lot, actually. So it looks like you're going to need 74 agility and Sins of the Father, which is pretty hefty requirements to craft some runes, but I like that a lot. We've also added a second shortcut beneath the dog, pug, and canifis. Okay, oh, so it looks like it's going to be a lot easier to get to, which is good updates overall. And 78 mining to open a long-term requirement of 93 agility to traverse. Okay, so it looks like you're going to need maybe up to 93 agility to make this very efficient, which is another great requirement. I wish I could like hover over these and okay, the blue one is 94 agility and the red one is 74. So it looks like when you're heading through here, right? You can come with 93 agility, right? You can just right away go here. And if you have 74, it looks like you're gonna have to go all the way through here and then through here to get to I'm assuming this is where the blood altar is. Love this, Jagex. I love it a lot, and I'm actually going to be training agility soon, so maybe we will check this out when we have all the rewards from it. Any questions? We will be live on Twitch Thursday, March 24th at our usual time with the Guardians of the Rift Q&A, which is cool. Maybe I'll check that out tomorrow. As always, can't wait to hear what you think, and be aware, likely make changes based on your feedback in the coming weeks. Okay. Poll 76 quest list changes. Okay, quest list sorting. I don't think we really need anything for this, but I have a Questscape, so who am I to say? We've updated the quest list interface as a part of Poll 76 changes. The quest list can now be sorted by the following: classic status, difficulty length, storyline, start location, recommended combat levels, release year, alphabetically, and free and members type. I mean, why not, right? It's an update that doesn't really harm anybody. You can also switch to the classic mode. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on the classic mode. I don't really want this RS3 shit. Entries are sorted alphabetically. Okay, whatever. I don't really care about this. You can also use filters to hide mini quests, regular quests, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I'm pretty sure RuneLite already has all these features, Jagex. You can also choose to keep these options, but show them in a different color. Why not? By default, the quest list will use the classic sorting with no filters enabled. We've also added some accessibility features: text size, shadow, and color. Okay, so the people that a little bit older people can change the text size. Great update there. PvP beta changes. Not really. I don't really care. Honestly, I really don't care. And then death pile changes. We've also made some engine changes affecting the death piles for Ultimate Ironman. As discussed recently, the game now recognizes death piles. Okay, so this is a good item for, or a good update for the Ultimate Ironman. But overall, I'm pretty excited to log in and try this out and get all the rewards. But let's see if I can refresh the page now and see if holy shit, we went through a long list here. Let's go to the very top, go back home and check. Yep, it looks like it's still down. But anyways, if I can get any more recording today in on the Guardians of the Rift, I will do so, but it looks like the game is down right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If the video's a lot longer, then we're going to be playing the Guardians of the Rift. But if not, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright, I thought of something else funny that we can do in the meantime. Old school RuneScape Twitter is always very interesting, especially when things like this happen. So let's just check. Due to the issues, a rollback in the game is required. Oh man, of course. We'll be going back to just back to just moments before today's update. Okay, so it's not like it's going to go back too far. We apologize for the inconvenience this will cause. We'll share more information as soon as we can. I remember the last rollback they did, somebody literally got like a 3rd age pickaxe and then they rolled the game back. But let's just look at some of these comments. Give me my Inferno Cape back. You got an Inferno Cape in 15 minutes. FML, cow. Yep, a guy crying. Show more replies. But my Inferno Cape, I just beat Zuck. Is this the guy that got the 3rd age pickaxe? And yeah, this guy's showing like a pet and a 3rd age pickaxe or crystal pickaxe or whatever that is. That's actually sick. I heard the crystal pickaxe doesn't help. Blah 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 blah. Come on, just show more replies. You know this is a really fun quest. Now I have to do it again. Thanks. One small favor, you guys seriously got to test this shit before you release it. Unfortunately, they don't hire. Oh, LOL. Whoopsie. Figured as much. Guess we gotta redo the quest. No, my 20k fishing XP. Time for the monthly rollback. Game never used to be so broken. Every tweet should contain at least a paragraph. Let's because it's all good for. Oh, okay. Incredible. See you in 2 more hours. LMAFO. Beyond useless. No. There goes 70 odd moss giants I killed. People are complaining about the dumbest things, man. Like killing 70 moss giants. Like, what are you gonna get from that? Classic. 0 days since the last F up. Can you roll back before the PJ timer update? Better safe than sorry. Thank you for the update. See, a lot of people are just being supportive of Jagex. I mean, like, come on, it's during COVID and stuff right now, right? They're not. I don't know if they're back in the office or anything like that, but it's just. Is any of these more worth it? Expected. Yep. Nice one. You'll hire some new people every time you touch the effing game, you break it. If you need a coder, hit me up because a preteen could code Java. Again, roll back at this point. Why are there so many issues with updates nowadays? Good content created by. Okay. How about we get an explanation? Signs of the future. Nice. I can real world trade my. Oh man, I can real world trade my gold again. Free cash. Can you imagine though if somebody actually did that? Don't break the rules, guys. This is brilliant. Since every week there's a rollback now on every update. Sell gold ASAP. Oh great, this shit quest again. Thank you. Can you release a single update without a massive bug or rollback? It's cringe. Wow, okay, I want my 15 minutes of my life back. What the, these people, man. Okay, let's just wait.